Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. You know what? I didn't realize that I wore this red tank top to go work out this morning, and then it's Valentine's Day. I picked this whatever I'm going to wear in the morning at 4 o'clock the evening before, so I remember just to even get dressed and don't have to think about it. And I picked a red one, so that's fun. I don't know how to dress myself. So if you're here to find out how you can have the best coming out experience you can have today, then you are in the right place. Good morning, everybody. We're here to talk about hey, Brianne, we're here to talk about how you can get through that, how you can get past any obstacles, and how you can be more mindful during the process. So I'm going to get these cards in order. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. While I'm doing that, if you haven't already and you're watching this on the replay, hi, don't forget to hit subscribe so we can keep track of each other. And if at any point you find this content useful, hit that thumbs up button down there because it lets me know that not only the content is useful, but it'll get it in front of other people so they can take advantage of this message as well. And speaking of, don't forget to share out with your friends so that they can take advantage of this message, especially if you know somebody needs some help coming out today about whatever it is they need to come out about. Pass this message on. All right. So almost there. This is the Spellcaster's Tarot, which I've been working more and more with. Almost there. Just needed a little more shuffle today. Morning now. Happy Valentine's Day. I love your heart at the end with the sparkles. Reminds me of your bye, which I love. Good morning. All right, for our Spellcaster's Tarot and support for coming out today, whatever it is, our obstacle is the Two of Pentacles. Excuse me, our action is the Knight of Swords. And our mindfulness is, I think this is the page. Nope, Knight of Pentacles. Still getting to know this. Is my head cut off? I don't know why. Anyway. I was just saying, surprised I wore red. I didn't realize that I picked this the night before. We got a lot of animals in our spread today, and I think that's interesting, especially with this deck. I'm fascinated by the animals and the approach that they're taking. Animals are an important part of my world, so when they show up, that noise you're hearing is a ferret and a bunch of balls, ping pong balls. When they show up in readings for me, they are part of the journey, the story, the experience, the energy. And these animals are traveling and looking back. If you have a dog and you've been out for a walk with the dog, if you've ever noticed the dog, if you're able without a leash, runs in front of you and then it'll turn around to make sure you're still there and you're coming, and then it'll keep running ahead. That's what this experience is like. And for me, these animals are... one's a dog that you see back here, one's a big gigantic bull or steer, and the other one is the squirrel that is impossibly large. However, what's interesting is that we've got a very loyal spiritual animal or spirit going on here. So if you're someone who believes in spirit, angels, that larger concept of spirit, that entity, if you have spirit guides or if you have angels that follow you or you're just feeling something around you, it's with you today. It's running ahead and making sure everything's okay, and it's looking back to make sure, are you still coming? Are you there? Are you going to come with me? Because I got the path outlined for you. Just keep following. So first off, that's the overarching thing. Yes, headed in the right direction. Keep going. The fact that we have two knights in here is even more amazing to me because they're all about action in my point of view. So yes, keep going, keep moving. You're in the right place. The energy's going it's going forward, but I'm going to ask you to slow it down in the mindfulness. So we'll see what that looks like in just a second. All right, biggest obstacle today in the Two of Pentacles. I think you're missing the opportunity. Yesterday, we talked about friends, support systems, counselors, therapists. I think you're missing the opportunity to create that harmony in your life, especially around your mental health, that allows you to rely on the support system that's around you. And missing that is a huge missed opportunity. That's the obstacle today. If you're ignoring that or not taking part in that, then you're basically shutting yourself off from being fully and wholly present. So I would encourage you to think about who's your support system, who's your professional support system, and how can you bring them into your world, especially with this Knight of Swords going on here. Now's the time to take some risk. Get excited about what it is that you want to come out about, that you're working on. Put it out there. See what happens. There's no right or wrong answer at this point. There's no, you never should have told me that. There's only response. There is only information being taken in and responded to. So put it out there and see what happens. I understand it's a risk, but that's why the Knight is here. The Knight is driving you to say, yes, I'm going to make that happen and put it out there. So find that friend, therapist, counselor, whatever it is that's important to you for your support system in order to balance out your mental health today, and share with them what it is that you're holding on to that you need to come out about. All right. Mindfulness exercise for this Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is going to slow us down. So in the effort to put stuff out there and say, yes, here's where I am, this doesn't change the concept or energy around putting your truth out there with this support system. What it asks you to do is trust that there is something greater than you and that you need to, take this in and work with it. Because when we hit that earth energy after having all of this fire, you can either burn yourself the fuck out, or you can slow down and allow that fire to change the landscape and then create something new. And that's exactly where we want to be with this Knight of Pentacles. It's a competing energy with that Knight of Swords. So the mindfulness is saying, okay, you got it, great energy, now wait, what does that mean? So because we have a Pentacles here in a mindfulness space, I love to make this something physical. This is a physical action. So your body, after you take the moment of sharing whatever it is you want to share, move your body in the opposite direction, literally. So if I'm talking to you about what I want to come out about, and I put it out there and the energy's there and I feel good about it, and the other person is ready to respond, ask them to wait a minute, because you just need to do this one thing, and tell them it's going to be weird. You're going to spin around physically back to them. I want you to look in reverse, and in the reverse, take a moment and just think about who have I been, who am I in this moment, and who am I trying to be as a result of this coming out. If you don't have an answer, it's okay. Just breathe through that moment. Give yourself that second, that 5 seconds, whatever it is, and then turn back around and say, okay, thanks for waiting for me. Give me what you got. What's your response? And then you're settled. You have given yourself that opportunity to look to the south. If there's a way that you can actually turn in the direction of the compass, counterclockwise, so that you go from south to west to north. So northwest, south, southwest, north. I think that's even a stronger ritual for this mindfulness exercise, because of for me, Pentacles are west. And it's a directionality of being intentional about how your body is moving and why. And mindfulness exercises can be fun, weird, and a little bit off. So trust me, try it. I guarantee you there's going to be an outcome that you are ready to experience. All right. That is your coming out forecast for today. I hope this is helpful. If it is, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button down there. And if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe so we can keep track of each other. Today is Valentine's Day. If you're part of my newsletter, you got a coupon that'll last until tomorrow on relationship readings. So don't forget to get that in the bank, because you can schedule it whenever we need to schedule it. But at least you'll have an opportunity to start thinking about your relationship when everybody else is thinking about theirs. So while it's top of mind, let's get it done. And if I'm about to get ready to do some new moon readings, so stay tuned for those. Happy Valentine's Day, Astrid. All right, everybody, I hope you have a great Thursday. I'm taking one of my ferrets to the vet so we can have some little tumors removed. So good thoughts for Ralphie today. He should be fine, but he's also old, so you never know. But going to a good vet. So good thoughts for Ralphie today. Thanks, everybody. See y'all later.